Hi and welcome to Shadespire Tactics. In this video I will be discussing the objective cards and the different types of objective cards that you have available to put in your deck. For the purposes of this video I will be talking about three types of objective cards. First type being score at the end of the game cards. The ones that carry a ton of glory and really can turn defeat into victory. Then there's a score at the end phase. Any end phase cards. Those usually carry a medium-sized bunch of glory. They can boost your game during the end phase and let you play down a lot of upgrades at the same time before the next action phase. And then there's the third kind, the score immediately cards. They usually only give you 1 or 2 glory points, and most of those are towards only 1 glory point, but they carry an extra mechanic that when you score them you get to draw a new objective card immediately, meaning that you can score more than 3 objective cards in one round. So they are very good for getting your game going in there. That means during the first action phase, if you have a couple of score immediately cards on your hand, you can score those, get a couple of glory points, and draw new objective cards that you can then score in your end phase, or score immediately again. These score immediately cards don't carry a lot of points with them, but they do carry some, and they let you burn through your objective deck fast. So they are very, very good to for getting your game going. The second type, the score at the end phase, do carry more glory. They are quite often fairly easy to score. Some of them are not so easy, but pick the ones that fit your playstyle. And they are usually fairly easy. They do have the drawback of maybe clogging up your hand if you have too many of them. So you can only score 3 at the end phase because that's all you have. So a mixture with the score immediately does let you run through the glory all the time, and also that means that the ones you get from the end phase you're not going to be able to use on upgrades until for the next action phase. So if you only have score in an end phase, you're not going to be able to play any upgrades until the beginning of your second action phase, or at the end of the first. Then there is the big scorers, the score at the end of the game. They have a lot more glory with them, usually 3+, and they are often a bit harder to score because you need the game to actually end in a specific way for you to score those points. And usually the more glory they score, the harder they are to get. But they can definitely turn defeat into victory. If you all of a sudden play a card and at the end of the game score 5 glory points, that can usually give you the game. Now, they do have some drawbacks. First of all, if you draw them early on, they're going to be stuck in your hand and clog up your hand unless you discard them for a new card, but then you're not gonna score it if you discard it. So they do carry some hard choices with them, and if you have only scored at the end of the game, you're only gonna be able to score 3 cards. So for me, I think it's a good idea to have a mixture of the 3 types, or you can, as I have done also earlier, run decks that only score, or almost only score immediately cards and a few end phase cards. That does not carry a lot of glory with it, but as long as you score more than your opponent, you're fine. Depending on, of course, if you're in a tournament where you need to score more, a lot more, to continue to the next round, depending on the tournament structure. But quite often, if you just win your games, you're gonna be fine. And yeah, different strategies, different play styles, but different objective cards that do carry different functions on how to score your points and when you can use those points. So take that into consideration, and looking forward to your responses down below, and see you